Hello everyone. Well, today is the time to do this very angry face. Okay, so as usual, the very first thing that we're gonna do is just to bring the head down. As always, the head position helps a lot with the intention of the emotion that we're gonna try to do. And next, this time we're gonna start with the eyebrow, right? I know this is a very clear eyebrow that I know that I want. So it's just a matter of bringing the main control down, this one or this one, and work with the other three to get like a clean line if possible. We're gonna be using this tiny little one in the extreme that I really like a lot to get that touch of appeal. This like little pinch that goes forward. Upwards, and more or less this works pretty good, so I'm gonna copy it in the other eyebrow. Alright, so now I have my two eyebrows, and I'm gonna start working on the eye shapes. Something that I know for sure that I want is to get this shape of the eye with that sense of being more horizontal, right, and just having the brow cutting right through the middle of the iris. So I bring the gaze down and work with independently with both the iris control. This one, beep, 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 beep. Sorry, where are you, buddy? I'm gonna grab you here. The iris control, so I can get this kind of sense that is more kind of horizontal, and then I work with the pupil to get that kind of same feeling to it. Next thing that I want to do is definitely get the same kind of feeling on the eyelashes and the general shape of the eye. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, what I'm looking for is to get like a kind of also same feeling on the eyelashes and the general eye, kind of like it's compressed this way. So I'm used this control here to compress it and create a little more of a horizontal feeling, because all the energy of the and the anger is very focused in this area, right? So I really want to compress everything up this way and down from the front head. So to start is a good way. As a start is a good way for the eyes and the eyebrows. I'm gonna copy all this in my other eyebrows and eyes. Okay, so now that I have everything in the other side, I'm just gonna do some tweaks and twitches to make it look appealing and create some differences between them. So I just quick twitch that I've done, just create a little of difference in the size of this eye here, and I really like to keep this line horizontal and very strong. Something that I also did that I forgot to mention is to bring these guys, the controls of the eyebrows. Actually, maybe I can do it a little more up, in terms of a scale, so we really get that sense of thick line of eyebrows, angry eyebrows coming down, full of anger. Okay, so this is a good start. I'm gonna start working on. Okay, so this is looking good. The next step would be to jump in working on the mouth. So it's as usual, I'm gonna bring my mouth control a little up, and I'm tilting it a little bit just to go a little bit more with the line that we have here. So it's a little more, have a little more of harmony. And the next thing is gonna be just to go for that S-shaped mouth that I know is very characteristic for the anger. So for that, I'm gonna be using as much as I can just the main controllers. Those controls will be these guys here. Again, as much as I can, I only try to keep it with only the minimum controls, because mouth is a very complicated thing, has a lot of controls. It can get dirty at any second, right? So let's try to do a pass with only those controls first. Right, this is looking more or less good. The next would be to just do some cleanup with the teeth. So I'm gonna bring my teeth out and try to get that clean shape of white color on the back. All right, there we go. Here we have our teeth are working more or less good. And also I've tried to do some nice shape again with the nose. So this is a very good start. I'm feeling that I'm ready to start working on those extras and all that. So we can feel that energy coming down and trying to create like a more clear kind of anger feeling or force coming to this part of the face, right? So for that, I will help myself with the extra controllers and the secondary. Probably I will do some lattices too, but I'm gonna use first those squash and stretch controllers. Right, so let's just start with this one here. This one I believe is one that has like a lot of you know, it's gonna help to bring everything like down. You see the moment I do this, it gets really angry. So what I'm basically doing with this one is just scaling it down. I'm bringing it down in a scale, as you can see a little bit. And then slide it a little this way so we can create a little more of this curve. So we brought it from here to here a little bit. And it feels like now I'm gonna need some adjustments in the eyes as I do that. So let's do that. All right, looking good so far by here. And now I want to do the same actually from this part of the face. I want to bring it up, you know, like that kind of area. And for that I'm gonna be using this control here. See, it helps a little. All right, so actually what I'm basically doing most with this one, I'm not doing too much actually. Let me show you that clearly. With this control here, I'm just doing like a tiny little touch. Probably I could actually zero it out. And one of those things that you try and then you don't get too much good feedback. But the one that is doing most is this body here. This is the one that is really helping to create like a more strong line here of the cheeks going out, more tension, having like a bigger mouth that goes upwards, you know, like compression the teeth. Right, so some teeth needs to do cleanup, so let's do some cleanup first. All right, and I'm gonna be doing some cleanup now using some of the controls around the mouth here and in the cheeks, and see how I can get like a more cleaner face too, and yeah, more cleaner face basically, and probably improve a little the shape overall of the mouth. Alrighty, so that's some basic cleanup. I've used my cheeks control. This control overall is helping a lot to not just do cleanup, also to bring some strength and emotion of the anger to the lower lids or the sockets of the eye. So I brought it up a little, these ones. And those teeth, probably I can still get a better sense of white. I'm gonna bring this. That's good. Okay, starting to look pretty nice. So as so as final touches, let's do and bring. Let's remove this, guys. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. Let's bring those lattices and work a little bit with them. Okay, so here we are. Basically, what I am doing, pretty usual step that I've been doing a lot with toy, is to bring this guy in a little bit to create this kind of like more angular line in the face, and to push a little more the cheeks out using this lattice here. So yeah, it creates like a very nice sense of feeling, nice curve too here. Peel. So yeah, that's it. An angry face.